Okay, pilots, believe it or not, this is not a video about the B-17. Let's see if we can open this box here. If I can get my phone to stop moving. There we go. All right, unboxing. Seagull models. Skyraider Warbird 63-inch wingspan. All right, that's an A-1 Skyraider, made in Vietnam. Supposedly, same place or the same people that made this, but they don't call that a Seagull, but it could be a different company. I don't know. There's no name really on it. But yeah, you see the paint line here where I've been painting. These are the engine cells of the B-17. Here we are talking about the 17 again. But I mean, let me go get something real quick. Lord have mercy. All right, just for a couple minutes here. That's more of the color that I'm going with. As you can see the difference. Now that's an Italian olive satin crayon paint. So that's what's the update on the B-17 is, just parts is getting painted right now. All right, this. Let's see, let me show you something else here before we even get the box open. All right. ESC 70 amp smart, come out of my P51 Mustang that I changed all over. Hobby Eagle gyro. Let's see. 7-channel Admiral receiver. There's the LED kits that I use. You get 2 landing lights, marker lights, red and green. You get a red strobing light. Prop and spinner for the 1700 millimeter. Can't do one at a time, I guess. 1700 millimeter Corsair FMS. Big 18 by 11 prop, 4 blade. Other little, these are little extras that I might can put on there. These are marker light covers. This is just kind of like a little vent that you can put on them. The radar dome. I can get all those little additives and details. There's a There's another little vent there you put on the side. I got these on my B25, LX model B25 plastic parts kit from Banana Hobbies. There's your pitot tube. Now these are kind of like guns off of a Spitfire, but what I might do is cut that big piece there off to where it'd just be that one big 20mm cannon, depending on what it's gonna look like. Other little thing. And I don't know if I'm gonna even use those LED covers, but I got these little covers for the landing light. And then here's some beef. Here's some beef. Oh, there's the motor mount. There's the motor mount. We ain't got no motors yet. The motors for my B-17 and for this plane here is on back order. I've ordered a 5060 KV 300 FMS motor that goes in this plane, the 1700mm FMS Corsair. There's the spinning landing gear, and you can tell by the size of that wheel to my hand, it's gonna be a pretty good size stout set of landing gear on my A-1 Skyraider. And let's see, right there. Yep, that's about everything except LED covers. But there is another little intake that goes on a BF 109. You know, hell, it might look good on the side of it. You never know. Just little doodads, just little doodads, little doodads. That 70 amp might not be enough, but I can't find no 80. Ain't nobody got no 80 amps no more. Can't find an 80 amp ESC nowhere. Can't find them FMS motors nowhere. But all that came from Tower Hobby there, the FMS parts. I just went down to the 1700mm Corsair and started putting stuff in the cart. I bet you've done that before, ain't you? Oh, now they's actually in stock right now at Gator RC, but there's also this. I think this is actually the version 2, and they've got a version 1 on eBay right now. But man, they want more money for this one than they are, you know, for that one than they are this one. So I went ahead and got a new one. And the version 2 is actually just kind of got a better tail wheel system on it and landing gear. All right, I don't want to drop this thing here now. Let me get over here for a second. This scheme here, I don't understand, but it's supposed to be the bee, stinging bee over here. And yes, I'm out of room. I'm doing an unboxing here with a 125-inch wingspan B-17 behind me. Can you believe this? Can you believe this? But I had to get this. I had to. I tell you, I had to. And I can tell you why. Because he was having a Memorial Day sale, and I got it about $50 cheaper than what it would sell for. So I had to, just had to, I tell you. Let's see what this thing. I have some tape on it somewhere. I don't see no tape on it. Let me get her going here on every corner. Supposed to be an R. I know it said kit there on the box, but it's supposed to be an ARF. I can't get it to come loose here. Come on, something, come on. People are waiting. People are waiting. Pilots are waiting. Yeah, figures that. Fall right back on it as soon as I get it off. Fall right back on it. All right. Look at that decal sheet, would you? Oh my goodness. Lord have mercy. All right, what Gator usually does, they'll send you a little printout sheet of their planes and everything they have available at the time. And an instruction manual. How about that? Imagine that. Huh? Imagine that. Got in touch with Legend Hobby. Got an email today. My tires is on the way. My instruction manual is on the way. Now, how you like me now? There you go. Look at that. Look at that. And no, you ain't scaring me with putting on my decals. No, I know what I'm doing. That is sweet. Oh, good. Okay, okay, okay. All right, we got a wing. I'm picking up another wing here. Not quite as big as that one over there. Check that wing out. Man, the wing's almost as tall as I am. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that freaking wing. Now let's look at this wing. Piece of stinking tape. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I got no scissors right here. I'll get rid of that tape. Okay, first thing I want to do, they got the control surfaces taped up. I believe that hinge is glued. I think that hinge is glued. All right, let's take this off here. I don't like it when they put that tape on. I just don't like it. I don't like it because of this right here. And you can't tell me that that could be a chance that that covering could rip. You can't tell me that wouldn't happen. Leaving glue, tape, glue, residue on the panel. I had to clean it off the B17. Didn't take the color off, but it did stain. I mean, you know, you can't do nothing about it. You gotta get that stuff off. Now we got our servo hole. String for the line. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Now those hinges look like they got holes here. Look like they're gonna be, you know, the barnyard flat hinge. But the covering looks good. A nice flat color. All right, now here, look here. They got your holes for your bomb. And you'll note here, look at the outline where you see the landing gear right here. See? So you got to put the landing gear in. Got to cut that hole. Got some things you got to do on these ARFs. You got your ribs there. The surface feels like it's solid all the way across, but I mean, you know, it's not got the rib in it. Got the solid across the front. Note how it's got the nice flat solid piece across the front there. No LEDs, but they will be. There's our spar hole. We got a big hole there for our leads to come through. All right, there's a wing. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this one through the plastic because I will be putting this back in the box. That one's looking pretty good. At least I don't see no big split in it nowhere. Same thing, got the hose for the servos. There's a great big bomb. We'll see it here in a minute. Beautiful bomb. Already painted, I suppose. These look like elevators. They'll staple them to the side of the wall here. No tape on that one. Okay. All right. Uh-oh. These hinges are not glued. Maybe that aileron just didn't want to come out. I'll check it again and make sure. But we've got the little flex hinges, not a regular pin, and got little line-up pins there. Looks like where our spar will go. Everything looks perfect. I like the satin color. Or flat, you know, a little extra flat maybe. All right, and we got the other one sitting here. Let's see, on this on the outside, some kind of piece of dirt there on the outside. Let me look at it. It's looking good. We ain't got to exercise our surfaces, but I do it anyway. All right, I'm just going to lay that right there for a second. We got the next layer here. We got the next layer. What we got? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, that was another thing I was wanting to mention. Let me show you this. This is the dummy engine. Jeff Custom's been having this guy on there that makes these fake dummy engines. Good Lord have mercy. Might as well just done something else with that. I've seen diamond ones better than that. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's enough of that one. I mean, could be an order there for one of them and 4 for my B-17 too. Okay, because they sure didn't come there. We got a couple of panels, maybe little vent panels. Or this could be, let's see, it might be the little covers you put in front of the landing gear on the wing. Or it might not, might be something else. But we have instructions to tell us. boy, I see something else that's beautiful here. You always like to see a beautiful clear glass canopy. Not a painted gold one, painted silver one, painted black one. No, it's not my bag, baby. I like a nice clear canopy. I even took the Arrows F86 Saber and made my own clear glass canopy. I don't even see a flaw, not a bubble, not even a wrinkle. Let's put that back in this bag. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Oh my God, would you look at the size of them bombs? Is them bunker busters or what? These are what they call dumb bombs. If they was bunker busters or any kind of more modern bombs, they would have the guidance system on the nose. They would have this big old thing on the front of the nose there. It's the laser aimer, and it can kind of turn actually like a rudder does, you know, and guide the bomb in. But there's our holes for our lineup pins to put in. Ain't that a beautiful bomb? Beautiful bomb. The other one looks the same way. No scratches, no flaws. Nice yellow stripes on the end. Let's see if I can put these in. Yeah, it'll be a little while before I get started on this one. Oh, here's our pods for the bomb. Okay. Here's our bag of goodies. I see motor mounts. I see tires. There's another, maybe that might be something to do with landing gear. It could be something to do with the motor mount. I don't know. There's some spar bars. I don't have a clue what that might be. Let's see. The Raider had, yeah, it had quite a number of machine guns in the wing. That might be what them are, machine guns. There's a gas tank. Some other screws. I mean, you can see all kind of servo arms. Now this right here looks a little different from what I can usually see, but we'll figure out what that is. There ain't no hill for a climber when you have instructions. You know, pilots, I kind of stress that because, you know, these two planes ain't no 4-screw foamy you putting together. See? This is something that takes a little skill to do. So you kind of have to have instructions. So I just don't understand what they was thinking. Yeah. I'm going to name a name here. Durafly don't usually give you instructions, but it's a 4-screw assembly. It's not an art where you've got to build something, not just assemble it, but you've got to build it. Oh, I'm going off topic. I digress. But I do want to look at this guy. Damn, he looks pretty good too. Damn, that's a nice looking pilot there. He ain't got the scared out of hell look. Damn, why don't you look at that? Nice. My cat's over there. I didn't fed you. That's nice. I mean, that is nice. Okay, y'all better hush out there, I'm telling you. I won't give you no snack. All right, let's see what that is. That looks like a tail wheel. Yep. There's a tail wheel. Let me get something else out here, because I ain't seen none in a while. Okay, note the tire. Same tire that I got with my Mosquito. That must be Seagull standard tire. Thank you, Hobby. I want to mention this too. The paint that I was using to paint my B-17, you know, it's going to take quite a bit to do that B-17. Well, I have been all over the county of Spartanburg, on into the corner of Greenville, and then back up to York, to their Walmart, looking for a can of paint. Because I only had 2, and it's going to take me 3 cans of paint. So you know what I had to do? I had to get on the internet and order a can of paint from Hobby Lobby to be delivered here. So I've got to wait now until that gets here, because I can't start painting because I'll run out of paint if I don't wait. I'm not going to run out of paint painting my B-17. So I got to wait until that paint gets here before I mean, I got another can over there. I might could try to do the fuselage or try to do the 2 wings. But that's a gamble when you do something like that, pilots. You don't want to never try to do one thing one time and another, because, you know, you never know what your paint match might look like when you do something like that. Yeah, I've got little small parts done already, but I'm also taking a chance. But if I had another can of paint, if I have to, what I'm saying is I got a full can of paint right now, okay? So if I can get 1 can of paint to put at least 1 coat on the fuselage and the tops of the wing, I can always go back with the can that I bought the other day that matches the other parts, small parts that I've painted, and put the last coat so that it will match the rest of it. You got me so far? You feeling me? That's kind of what we do at work when I paint cars and trucks. If you feel like you don't have enough paint, or let's say I mixed up the paint and there wasn't enough. All right, I might take an old color blue that's kind of similar to the color, put it on first, and then put the original color on top of that, and it helps coat it, get it covered. So that's the same effect with that. You put 1 can on because you never know if that batch is the same color as this can. So you want to try to, you got to keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind, because you want squares of stuff here and there and there. So I digress. We're back to the Seagull A-1 Skyraider. We got a motor mount here. They give you them motor mount boxes there for different setups, electric or gas. This is usually the electric setup, and those big plastic ones that was in the bag is for your gas motor mounts. Let me stick this in here. I'm running out of room. Oh, okay. Now they have some landing gear in there. They do have some landing gear in here. And I'm surprised because it said, well, actually, no, I'm lying. That's not retractable landing gear. That is, like it said on the description, it's fixed landing gear. It does not retract. Almost had some misinformation there. Goodness gracious, I want you to look at these. I like, oh God, I love these damn tie rod ends. not like a old plastic callus, but a tie rod end. Got a pretty long push rod there, don't we? Oh, I'm gonna knock this thing over to show her the world. That might be our buckets right there, maybe, for the landing gear. Could be, maybe not. Don't look big enough. I don't know. we got another couple more now. That might be what goes on the front of the wing to cover the front of the landing gear. Because it's got that round look there, and I'll get to be careful. I won't break something here. This is sounding fragile. This sounds like eggshells. Goodness gracious, what are you stuck to, thing? What are you doing? Yeah, that's a real thin piece of plastic there for sure. Got a little support on the inside, but that is very paper thin. Got two of them, so that's got to be that little cover that covers the landing gear. Now, I'm not even certain that that landing gear I got is going to work. I might end up sending that back. Tower and Horizon, they got pretty good return policy as long as you've got the original packaging. Might take them a little while. But I think Horizon is having some problems with their website because I've ordered the motors for this B-17 and this plane here. And it said it was in stock, but neither one of them shipped. The one for this one that I ordered from Tower did not ship. So I just don't know. I don't know if I'm ever going to get my motors. They might have discontinued that type of motor. It would be a shame if they did, but they might have. Okay. We got a beautiful cowl here. That's some kind of a radiator intake maybe, or something, air intake. But the thing is beautiful. I mean, I don't see a flaw in it. No cracks. Not even a bug in the paint. Fiberglass. It's not thick, but it is pretty stout. Okay. Now I got something else here. And some other little panel, maybe dress up panel. Okay. Let's put a couple of these things back in. And we got short spar. I'm sure it goes in the horizontal. And we got a wing spar. All right, now we're getting into some meat now for sure. Piece of tape. The rudder's turned almost 90 degrees, but it looks like it's all there. Those hinges are not glued. Okay. Piece of tape's holding it, but it's not glued. Again, this is the Seagull models. A-1 Skyraider with the 1600mm wingspan. Or look at our weather in there, or exhaust stains, whatever you want to call it. I'm looking real good here. I got just a little bit of an indentation. Let's see if I can get it in the light there. Can't even hardly get it in the light. There it is, maybe. But look at this. Let me swing around here. Let me swing around here. I'm trying. It ain't too bad, is it? Not too bad of a little detailed instrument panel. We got a rudder. Again, the hinges are not glued. We got our tail wheel assembly here in the bottom. That might be one of them covers. It goes there. The A-1 Skyraider's got two little flares comes out right here. I didn't see them, but I'm sure they're in there. Let's look at our wing mounts. Got to hold this thing so more secure. and inner motor. We got a couple holes in the top maybe for antennas and details. Note to off center. That's for the torque. Oh yeah, she's beautiful, I'll tell you. She's beautiful. Okay, pilots. There's another unboxing on EQRC. We got a couple planes to build here. It'll be a little while before I get going on this one. I got to do some more to that one. Till then, I'm out.